Hi there, Virgo, and welcome to your love bonus reading. Thank you so much for joining me. If you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comments section below. I want you to think of a question. By the time I get to the outcome card, I'll tell you if the answer to your question is yes or no. We're going to get some cards of clarification and some cards of advice and insight near the end. We're just going to get started here, and in the center of your spread, your current present situation when it comes to love is the Strength card. And typically this means you could have an increase in passion or, kind of a sex drive or sexual encounters during this, when you come to this reading, basically. But let's get a clarifier. You could be dealing with a Leo. So yeah, you could kind of have like a much more passionate adventure here when it comes to love and relationships. Let's have a look at a clarifier card for this Strength card. We have Justice and the Nine of Cups. So I feel like, some of you are looking at maybe getting into a committed situation, and this is kind of like your wish fulfillment. So this is bringing you a lot of happiness, and you could specifically be dealing also with a Libra or a Leo. But this is making you very happy. Maybe you've gone through a bit of a drought here, Virgo, and things are picking up when it comes to basically your libido, I'm going to say. And what's influencing that? That's too many, but we're going to go with the one that faced up. So we got the High Priestess. Could be dealing with a Pisces as well. So this is you following your intuition. So, you followed your intuition and it brought you here maybe to an individual that, you have a very passionate attraction to. Let's get a clarifier on this High Priestess. It's following your intuition. It's kind of just observing, taking notes and that kind of thing. And then you have the Page of Pentacles coming out. So you could be dealing with a fellow earth sign, or this could be you. So, you're offering up communication, gifts of time, money, energy, that type of thing in the situation. And your gut is basically telling you that to do so. Let's see what some of the past issues maybe that you have when it comes to your love life or romance here, Virgo. Goodness, that's a lot of issues. Just kidding. Okay, let's see what some of the past issues when it comes to your love life or romance, Virgo. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Oh, yeah, you got two. Okay, so we have the Empress and the Seven of Wands, and I feel like a lot of you maybe have been on your own for a long time, and you're okay with that. Like, you're standing in your power, you're fine with that. You kind of stand up for your own beliefs. You're ready to just, take on whatever's thrown your way. And so you kind of had your guard up maybe when it comes to love and relationships in the past, and now something comes in that is kind of your wish fulfillment. Maybe somebody is giving you, gifts of time, money, energy, and that type of thing, and it's really making you happy here. Let's look at a clarifier for the Empress here in the recent past. So yeah, you felt abundant on your own, and you kind of, wanted to stand your ground and protect that abundance. But something maybe recently has just come in to kind of make you reevaluate that, because you're trying to follow your intuition and see where that takes you. Well, we're going to go with these. So we have the Hermit in reverse. So this is, something that kind of throws you off your game here. I feel like in the past, we have the King of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. So, you hold yourself in high regard. Everything that you touch, you're really financially savvy and focused. And a lot of your focus might have been around that. And some of you might be very guarded when it comes to your finances and introducing someone new into your situation. How about in your immediate past? What's gone on here in the immediate past when it comes to love and romance here for you, Virgo? What has gone on in the immediate past? That is a lot. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles. So you felt like out of balance here. You felt a little bit of confusion when it comes to love and romance. You felt like maybe you didn't have any options, or there wasn't much going on out there. That type of thing is what I'm getting from these cards. So you got the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. So Two of Pentacles, let's just get a clarifier. So this is like, feeling unbalanced, not able to keep it all steady. If you're worried about your finances, then maybe some of you didn't have time to put in energy into a love life or a passion into a relationship. But I see in your current energy that is definitely changing for you. Yeah, you have the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Swords in reverse coming out to clarify these two other cards. So you were just feeling that maybe you didn't have anything to give, or when you did get into situations, it just led to confusion, and you kind of wanted to just unbind yourself from being, kind of trapped in thoughts around what you need to do in relationships. I feel like in the recent past here, you maybe have not, really pursued relationships, but something came in here for you that makes you super happy and is very passionate as well. So let's see, what is your your attitude? There we go again with the passion. My goodness, something is like, this is, light your fire kind of thing, right? So Ace of Wands is coming out for you. So you could be dealing with a fire sign for some of you, Leo, Aries, Sag. But this is like a new beginning. This is like a new, wonderful, passionate beginning. And you're looking at it this way, Virgo. So let's do your overall thoughts. Too many. I just want to get a clarifier on your overall thoughts there. Get a clarifier for Virgo on your overall thoughts about the situation. You have the Seven of Swords. So I feel like this is kind of you kind of thinking about what's right for you, or taking, what you can get. I don't know how else to put that, but or it could be you're kind of maybe have some doubts in the relationship, or a little bit of suspicion. But the attraction is still there. Sexually, I guess I don't know how else to put that. So let's see what's coming up in the immediate future here. Let's see what's coming up in the immediate future here. Let's see what's coming up for Virgo in the immediate future. We have the Five of Swords. So this is doing what's best for you. So this is kind of like win at all costs, right? It's a very interesting. I'm just curious as to what it says in the book about that Five of Swords, because it just calling out to me to see specific. A specific definition for you for that, so you can kind of get an idea of what that Five of Swords means in a romance reading, right? So I'm just curious as to specifically what it means. So in specifically from this book, it says domination of one person over the other can ruin any union. If you've been playing the heavy and taking advantage of your significant other, you'll soon find that you've lost more than you've gained. In the reverse situation, don't allow the other party to continue asserting power over you. Either way, the relationship has probably failed and will soon end unless you're both willing to compromise. So like maybe in past situations, someone has, dominated over you, but coming up in the future, it's something reminding you to be mindful, if someone is doing this to you, or, you tend to kind of take over the situation yourself. Let's get a clarifier though on that Five of Swords. Let's just get a clarifier on that Five of Swords. And we have the King of Wands coming out. So yeah, I feel like a fire sign. Maybe you may be dealing with Leo, Aries, Sag. So this is like taking action, but it's also being mindful of not to be, overbearing in a situation. Taking action and being passionate, but, not trying to control is what I'm getting in the near future. Is important for you to know. So let's get a look at your fears in the situation, Virgo. What are you fearing when it comes to love and romance? Oh, okay. We have the Two of Swords and the Magician in reverse. So this here to me is saying to you that you're afraid that you're going to miss when your soulmate comes in. So the Magician in the upright is kind of like manifesting your soulmate. So you're afraid that, you won't find that connection and you just stay stuck, is what you're fearing when it comes to love and romance. Let's get some clarifiers though. Let's get a clarifier on that Magician in reverse. Thank you. And we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So yeah, you're afraid that maybe you're too cold or aloof, and you just won't, you won't recognize it when it comes in, because, you're so serious. This reminds you, maybe don't be quite so serious, but yeah, you're just not wanting to stay stuck in a situation. Let's see what the Two of Swords, we have the Two of Wands, so two twos coming out there. So with the Two of Wands, it's like, you don't want to go towards the future and not be able to manifest that divine partnership for yourself. And what about the person on your mind? How do they see you? Wow. So we have the Ace of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. So I feel that they feel that you're super truthful. You have very clear communication, but your communication is logical and sound, not necessarily full of emotions. I feel like with the Four of Pentacles here, you're a little bit guarded with your emotions in your heart and sharing that with them. But you have open communication, but it's just that guarded, that you're not really sharing emotions with the person that you're thinking of. So let's just get a clarifier on this Four of Pentacles, please. Yeah. Okay. And the Four of Pentacles comes out. So yes, guarded with your emotions a little bit is how this person is viewing you. A little bit closed off with sharing, and definitely maybe closed off with communicating emotions here, Virgo. let's have a look at that Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here for you, Virgo? And we have the Eight of Wands. So like, it's like you have laws of communication and you're communicating lots, but it has nothing to do with anything emotional. It's very, very, I want to say dry is the word that's coming out. I don't mean it in a bad way. It's just that, you're not very emotional or forthcoming with how you're feeling is what I'm getting. So let's look at what is going to, what are your hopes? Like, what are your hopes with your love and romance? Oh, look at that. The Queen of Cups is coming out. So yes, some of you could be dealing with a water sign too here. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But with the Queen of Cups, like, you want somebody that is like genuine. You want somebody that is intuitive. And maybe you feel like you think you need, you wish people would read your mind more, but sometimes we have to say what we mean. But this is with the Queen of Cups. It's like you want somebody that's like a good friend, a trusted friend, somebody that listens to you when you speak, that kind of thing with the Queen of Cups coming out here. Okay, let's just get one clarifier for that, please, for the Queen of Cups. Why is that here for Virgo and the hopes and the Four of Swords? Because you just don't want to go through any heartbreak. You don't want to have to recover from any heartbreak. You kind of just want to be able to be comfortable with the person and, just be okay and not have any concerns or worries about the future. You want a friend, a trusted friend, as well as, a passionate relationship here. Let's see your outcome, Virgo. What's the outcome? Okay, we have the King of Cups. Oh my goodness, we have the King and Queen of Cups here. Good grief. So, I feel like there is a partnership here, for sure. With the King of Cups here coming out. So again, you could be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But this is a yes in answer to your question. So this is emotional stability. It does say a little bit like you're emotionally mature, but, the King of Cups does hold back on communicating his emotions, kind of guarded with that. So that's, that's going to continue a little bit, but it is you're emotionally mature for sure. Okay, let's look at the clarifier. Yeah, we have the Ten of Wands. So with the Ten of Wands, to clarify the King of Cups, I feel like, this is what becomes a burden in your potential relationship or your current relationship, is that this lack of sharing your feelings. It might become a burden, or you are so busy, you got so much going on that it's hard for you to share your love and emotion with others. So maybe be mindful of that. Let's just get a couple more cards here of insight into your reading here, Virgo, and then I'll get a card of advice and then close your reading. Let's see here. Oh my goodness, half the things fell out. We're going to try that again, okay? I did see religious factors, so maybe there's, a big age discrepancy, or, a discrepancy with how the people look at that. That's amazing. Taurus got that too. So you deserve love and make the effort. So I feel like maybe some of you need to make the effort to communicate how you truly feel. But you deserve love. So you are lovable, a Virgo, and make the effort here. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And I'm just going to get one more card from these relationships cards from Getting in the Vortex from Abraham Hicks. And 2 cards are coming, so I guess we're going to go with them. Okay, so the first one says, one source is one of love, not condemnation. Oh, I'm sorry. Our source is one of love, not condemnation. So it says here, when you pay attention to the way you feel and deliberately choose more thoughts that feel good while you think them, you begin to recognize that the nature of your broader non-physical desires. The majority of negative emotions that you feel are not because of the subject of your thought is wrong, but instead because you are condemning something that your source does not condemn. So your source is one of love, not one of condemnation. So, you might be looking at things in a negative aspect. So maybe something to be mindful of. Okay, so I'll envision the behavior I desire to inspire. So if we were a parent or anyone wanting to inspire positive behavior from another, we would do our personal vibration work first. We would align with our source energy by envisioning the outcome we seek and by holding those involved as positive objects of our attention. We would not allow any current unwanted behavior to be the reason for our attention to them. So yeah, we kind focus on other people's, behavior that we perceive to be negative. So Virgo, that is a reading I have for you. I hope you found it helpful in some way. Again, I really want to thank you for joining me. And if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. Take care.